Wizkid and Davido are no doubt two of the biggest and the most successful musicians in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. But the question here is, why haven't Wizkid or Davido, or the biggest musicians in Nigeria, show support for PETER Obi, who is clearly the people's choice? Davido and Wizkid has a total of 42.6 million followers on Instagram, which is bigger than the most populated state in Nigeria. Invariably, this means a post on Instagram from these celebrities showing support for PETER Obi will go a long way and will greatly influence the people's choice. Starting with Wizkid, who lives and spends most of his time in the US. What does this imply? This simply means that the outcome of the forthcoming general elections has little or no effect to the immediate life standards of Wizkid. Wizkid, who for many years chose to ignore and show little or no sympathy or empathy to anything and anyone talking negatively about him. Wizkid knows for a fact that he is wealthy, and if Nigeria is to crumble today, him and his family members will not feel the immediate impact, so he's not bothered. Burna Boy, who is from Rivers State, located in the southern region of Nigeria, is yet to show support for any presidential candidate. Burna Boy has chosen Igbo and Shayo over the interest of Nigerians. We all know Burna Boy is like the direct opposite of Wizkid. Burna Boy usually goes for the neck of anyone who tries to diss or insult him on social media platforms. We all know that Burna Boy is a very close friend to the governor of Rivers State, and the governor of Rivers State is under the umbrella of the People's Democratic Party, which is the PDP. Burna Boy's silence in showing support for a presidential candidate might be linked to the drama and the brouhaha in the PDP's camp, which is spearheaded by the governor of Rivers State. But is that a good enough reason? Is Burna Boy just not interested on who becomes the president of Nigeria? Is Burna Boy actively linked with the People's Democratic Party? Time will tell. If you are friends with Burna Boy, tell him to stop sitting on the fence and show support for a presidential candidate. Portable is one of the controversial celebrity. He has always been on the news for basically all of the wrong reasons. We all know Portable goes anywhere the money is, and that is why he has been actively showing support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How much did Tinubu pay Portable for him to always perform at APC rally all over the country? Portable, who is from the street, is also a close friend to MC Oluomo, who is the chairman of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, and MC Oluomo is Bola Ahmed Tinubu's errand boy. Don't be too surprised if Portable switches camp if he receives a larger sum of money, bigger than the one he received from APC. Might ask, what influence does Portable have on Nigerians, and most especially Lagosians? Let me explain. The average Nigerian believes in what they see, and the average Nigerian haven't traveled beyond the spheres of Nigeria for them to see how other countries work and operate. Portable is an idol to most street-living Lagosians and Nigerians. He has great control and influence over them. Peter and Paul, the musical duo of Peter and Paul Okoye, recently have come under massive fire for showing support for PETER Obi. Some say the celebrity brothers are only showing support for PETER Obi because he is from the East, the same region of Peter and Paul Okoye. P-Square has been in various campaign grounds showing support organically for PETER Obi. Many Lagosians have also criticized P-Square for living and doing businesses in Lagos instead of Anambra State, where PETER Obi was once the governor. But the question here is it a crime for a Nigerian to live, do business, raise their kids in every part of Nigeria? Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Despite all of the criticism from many Nigerians, P-Square has continued to show support for PETER Obi without any atom of fear or favor. And the truth here is, Peter and Paul are genuinely showing support for their preferred candidate, which is quite different for most of Nigerian celebrities. Kiss Daniel, the Buga crooner Kiss Daniel, is yet to show support for any presidential candidate. We all know the forthcoming general elections is less than a month from today. Why haven't Kiss Daniel uses his platform to show support for a presidential candidate? During the NSAS protest, a lot of Nigerian celebrities came out to show support and to join in the rally, and that made the NSAS protest to be a worldwide phenomenon. Is this presidential election different? I don't think so. A presidential election gives room for a good leader and thereby reducing any chances for a protest in the future. Maybe Kiss Daniel don't have time on its hands because for the past couple of months he has been touring the world and making millions of dollars for himself, friends and family. So the outcome of the forthcoming general elections does not concern and will not concern Kiss Daniel in any shape or form. If you like what we do here, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Tiwa Savage, like most of Nigerian celebrities, have yet to show support for any presidential candidate. Tiwa Savage, who has been on the news for the wrong reasons, is still coping and dealing with the reality on ground. Maybe that is the reason why she haven't shown support for any presidential candidate at the moment. Tiwa Savage, like most Nigerian celebs, won't get affected if things go sideways in Nigeria. She has a business located all over the world. It's been signed by international music label. Her son schools abroad. This simply means that she has little or no business in Nigeria. Dollar inflation works in her favor because she earns in dollars and sometimes spends in naira. What does this imply? This simply means that the forthcoming general elections will greatly impact the lives of the average Nigerian who lives, works and earns in Nigeria. Tunde Ednut. Tunde Ednut is one of the influencers who have openly shown support for PETER Obi. The blogger, who has about 5 million followers on Instagram, has been seen continuously showing support for PETER Obi, with many of his followers fighting in the comment section. Tunde Ednut, one of the most popular bloggers who lives in the US, is being loved and respected by many youths in Nigeria. He uses his influence to push and spread the message of PETER Obi to all of the corners of the country. Is Tunde Ednut being paid to show support for PETER Obi? I don't think so. But the campaign team of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has always paid the blogger to put up a post for the party promoting Atiku. Tunde Ednut has always encouraged Nigerians to not sell their vote to politicians during the elections, but rather take their money and don't vote for them. Anyway, if you care about what we do here, kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. Thank you. Davido, who is one of the biggest acts from the continent, is yet to show support for any presidential candidate. We all know Davido's uncle and family are core members and supporters of PDP. Is that the reason why he hasn't come out to publicly show support for any presidential candidates? Davido, who was actively involved in the EndSARS protest, he had various meetings with the members of the executive arm of government, is yet to show support for any candidate. Is this because of the fact that he's still mourning and doesn't want to be involved in any political drama that will raise eyebrows on his family? On the other hand, Davido's uncle, who is currently the governor of Osun State, has been seen in campaigns of the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate in the person of Atiku Abubakar. If Davido's uncle and his family members are in PDP, does it mean Davido is supporting Atiku indirectly? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Brimo, who was on a hot seat some times back after insulting some certain tribe in Nigeria, Brimo came under heavy fire and that led to petitions being placed against him. Brimo, who in one of his live streams gave reasons why he is in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he explained that he is not voting for Tinubu out of religious sentiment but out of selfish interest. Brimo received a lot of criticism because of his choice. As Nigerians, we all have freedom of speech and we shouldn't wait on celebrities to show support for a particular candidate before we make choices. Stop sitting on the fence and show support for any candidate you feel is the right man for the job without any form of fear or favor. As for me, I am obedient. Also click on the video showing on your screen so you see why PETER Obi is the most feared politician in Nigeria. Click on this video and I will see you there.